The story opens and we see a squad of men moving over the city's rooftops at night, wears black uniforms. The Avengers Tower is breached by them. The villains enter the training room after passing Tony and Sam, and the kitchen where Thor and the Hulk have tea. Unknown girl who serves as the commander directs an assault on Captain America. Hawkeye joins the fight after the captain successfully repels the assault. He fires at the red wall button, setting off the alarm. The remaining Avengers stormed into the room. Tony is instructed by the captain to switch on the hall's UV lights. When Tony accomplishes this, the adversaries vanish. Just the girl is still alive. Her mask is torn off by the captain, revealing Black Widow. She starts talking in an odd voice all of a sudden. The captain is presented with a surrender offer in return for Natasha's life. The captain reports to his companions that Dracula just communicated to them through Natasha as they were being attacked by vampires. Suddenly regaining her composure, the Widow assaults the Avengers. She succeeds in getting away and runs down the hallway quickly, but she collides with a mirror and again loses consciousness. Vampires, according to the captain, are not reflected in the mirrors. The unconscious Widow is examined by the captain, who claims that because of her incomplete transformation, there is still a possibility to rescue her. Sam claims that the Widow tracked the Red Skull to Transylvania after perusing the Widow's file. The captain is eager to travel there right now to pressure Dracula into curing Natasha. If the Red Skull is involved, according to Stark, it's probably a trap. However, Tony is unable to treat the Widow by himself, so the crew travels to Dracula's native country. The captain tells his pals that he fought with Dracula during World War II as they travel. Dracula views himself as the ruler of vampires and is never without his way. The Red Skull overhears Dracula, telling him that the Avengers are on their way to his castle. Dracula must follow the plan, the Skull says. The primary vampire emerges when the Avengers arrive at Dracula's castle. The captain is prepared to trade Natasha for himself, but Barton kills Dracula. Vampires are everywhere around the Avengers. A brawl breaks out when Dracula and Natasha shelter in the castle. The Avengers kill the vampires, but they keep coming back. The Falcon demonstrates a rope that acts like a living thing to Stark. Tony deduces from his analysis of the structure that vampirism is a recent biotechnology. To go to Dracula's rooms, the captain, Falcon, and Hawkeye enter the castle. Sam hears Natasha's voice call for assistance in an abrupt manner. When he breaks away from his friends, Sam discovers the Widow in the bell tower. Natasha attempts to assault the Falcon, but Barton interrupts her. The main vampire, Dracula, makes a statement about Barton. He again makes the captain an offer to give up. While Thor and the Hulk are engaged in a vampire invasion, Rogers concurs. Jarvis claims that there is a component in the Widow's blood that is identical to Captain America's. Notwithstanding Stark's success in breaking the vampire code, Dracula tosses the Falcon and Barton to the ground as he drags the captain inside his rooms. The captain's blood, according to Dracula, contains a substance that will cure him of his primary flaw. Steve understands that the Red Skull alone might have knowledge of it. Dracula comes at the captain and attempts to bite, but Steve steps in to act as a buffer, preventing the vampire from succeeding and breaking a tooth. When the Avengers enter, everyone charges Dracula. He is bitten by the vampire, giving Dracula the Hulk's strength. Self-transforming into a vampire, the Hulk now yields to Dracula. Dracula stumbles unexpectedly. Stark understands that since the Hulk's blood counteracts vampirism, he must be furious in order to heal the Hulk. The Hulk is pushed over the brink as the Avengers fight him. The columns and the hall are destroyed by the Hulk. He soon encounters Dracula, who has likewise lost the Hulk's abilities and his flood. Natasha is taken by the Avengers as they depart Transylvania via air. To cure Natasha of vampire terrorism, Stark administers an experimental medication by injection. Dracula is visited by the Red Skull, who advises that they band together to exact vengeance on the heroes. Dracula concurs. When Natasha awakens, her friends are all around her, and she is recovered now. And the story ends with this.